Alright, what's up guys? I'm back at it again, back at it again, back at it again, back at it again. Alright, so on this webisode, we're gonna be experimenting a little bit. Alright, so for anybody that's actually been watching the channel and actually following through the whole video, you know, to see what I've been doing, you might remember the exhaust port plastic piece that we got at the old pick and pull. Yeah, I think I pulled this off of, I think it was a Grand Prix, 2000, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, something like that. And today, we're going to be custom fitting her on old Betsy over here. Alright, so we got our exhaust port piece right there. I'm grabbing my 2 jack stands over here, and we're going to take these and prop that insert piece up on there under the car. This way we can get a good look at it, so we can mock it up. Yeah, so I'm always looking for ways to, you know, do little cheap, affordable, visual, you know, upgrades to my vehicles. Actually made one of these exhaust port pieces for my Volkswagen Jetta over there back a couple of years ago. It'd actually be great if you guys could, you know, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. You know, I'd really like your opinion on this. You know, whether you guys think it's cool, awesome, stupid. You know, it doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it is. You know, I might not even like it at the end of it. You know, once I get it on here, you know, I might think it looks, you know, dumb or something. So I would like to know your guys' opinion too on it. You know, is it something you guys might do, or you know, whatever. Let me know. So we got it up on the jack stands, and I'd say it looks pretty cool so far. You know, I feel like it's the ports are spread out nicely. They ain't too close together. You know, they're more towards the end. So I'm liking it so far. You know, it doesn't come, you can see on the end right there, it doesn't come all the way to the end, but it's still pretty cool. What I did was I found the middle, I marked it with a little blue dot here. Thinking like the middle of where the license plate is where this little hole was, so that's how I kind of lined it up quickly, just to get a reference, I guess. But yeah, we still got some work. This is just, you know, taking a look. Yeah, well, I don't know, it looks pretty cool so far, so now we're gonna figure out how to mount it. When I popped this off the Grand Prix, it pretty much locked in with these little tabs. So we're actually gonna cut these off with the grinder here with a whiz wheel on it. And then, yeah, try to get this as flush as we can so this mates up to the bumper, you know, nice and tight. And what I found was, see these little holes? I think to get this to mount up, it's going to be as simple as drilling spots in the bumper for that, there, and then 2 on the ends there. So there's those 6 tabs that we can just put those little plastic tabs in there, which I got one right here. Yeah, all we gotta do is stick one of these in each hole, and I think that's it for mounting. Yeah, I think that'll be it. Very simple and easy, I'm hoping. Alright, so I got all the little pieces trimmed off, cut through each one like butter. Anyone that had a little standing edge still, I just took the grinder and just grazed it across until I got it, you know, flat. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna take a little chisel and just run it across the top to just break off the little hardened melted plastic pieces that built up when I was grinding it. And yeah, we're gonna slap her on there. So we got it propped back up with the jacks. Has this gap here, but I'm hoping once I mark it and move these jack stands out of the way, that it'll allow this piece to fold down more. So this will be snug up against there with the clips that I'm going to be using. That's what I'm hoping for. So we're going to continue on and see what happens. I already drilled all 4 holes for these other tabs. So I got all 6 holes drilled. Like I said, I use dry erase so it doesn't mark up the paint. So wipe it right off. And yeah, before we clip this on for good, we're gonna clean and freshen it up a little bit. This way it looks good, or somewhat decent. Oh, alrighty, nice and full now. The old lady got home. She made us some damn ziti. Oh, I swear I don't even feel like finishing this up right now. but we're gonna get it done because there ain't much more left to do. So yeah, I took it upstairs, threw it in the bathtub with a scrub brush. We washed it up, scrubbed it, rinsed it off. I let it dry. It's all dry now. So we got it cleaned up. Now we're gonna try to refinish the surface on it. Now I found this cool trick on the Chris Fix channel where we take this heat gun here and we're gonna lightly heat up the plastic, and it's supposed to bring back the original finish. Yeah, because right now from the sun, I guess, you know, being weathered, it's all like chalky looking. So yeah, hopefully we're gonna get rid of that and yeah, get a better looking finish on this thing. Well, you can see that it is making it go dark again, but I can still see my little scrapes in it and stuff. So well, I gotta say, that works pretty darn good. Check that out. Heck yeah. Yeah, I definitely rather do this than paint it because, yeah, I'd have to sand this and then spray it and wait for it to dry. And it really don't have to be perfect, but it is nice that it ain't all sun bleached, you know? So, yeah, that's an awesome trick. That is so cool. We got the whole thing done now. It's awesome. Yeah, now it still ain't perfect. Again, there's still all the imperfections, the scratches. As you can tell, you can see darker spots, but it is, you know, a lot darker than it was. You know, it ain't have that white chalky look to it anymore. So yeah, I can just throw some the hell's that stuff called, Armor All. I can just spray some Armor All on this and it'll probably shine it right up, make it look great. So all right, let's slap it on. Alright, well there it is. She's on there. Like I said, there's a gap right here. You can pretty much get a finger and it kind of moves. So I'm thinking of putting another one of those clips in right here to hold it up on each side. You know, I don't think it's gonna be too awful to have one of those push clips right there. Yeah, and there is still, yeah, this tiny gap you can kind of see, but it's not that bad. It really ain't. I mean, I could have cleaned up the edge a little more, you know, cut more of that, those little tab things, because they're kind of sticking up and they stick out that way. But for what it is, I think it looks awesome. All right, well, that's it for now. Till tomorrow. We're back at it again. All right, I borrowed the exhaust tips off the front. Taping them onto my jack stand over here, and this way we can get the full effect of the dual exhaust ports with actual exhaust coming out. All right, so what do you guys think? Like I said, this is just a cheap project. I think that bumper piece might have costed me $15 at the pick and pull, and then a few more dollars with you know, little clips and whatnot, and then my time. I mean, as long as you have you know, angle grinder or just like a little hacksaw, something like that, and a drill, I mean, you can pretty much get this done. Wasn't really too much involved. Yeah, it's not really good lighting. It's really cloudy out today. Got my high-tech camera out today where I can change the aperture, and yeah, really don't use this too much, so I don't know all the correct references for it. again, nothing perfect, just good enough for me. Yeah, that was the little pop clip thing I put on the corners here, each side, try to hold it up. Like you can see the light cracking through. There's a gap there, but I don't really care about that, especially with this car. I mean, look at the sloppy damn panel seams on this thing. I mean, look at that. I mean, Chevy really didn't do too great of a job when they put this thing together. I feel like not a lot of them are tight. Like even right here where the taillight is, like I get half my fingers up in here. So that doesn't bother me in the slightest. So yeah, let me know if you like it, you love it, you want some more of it. I tried. Yeah, that's a fucking song, but whatever. Yeah, let me know. Drop one down in the box below. Opinions I'm talking about. Also, I'd like y'all's opinion on these hood vents. Yeah, I purchased these. Actually, it was like one of the first parts I purchased. I was thinking they would be good, so I figured they'd be functional to get some air under the hood, you know, keep things cool, you know, so it ain't so hot under there with those 2 turbos. So yeah, more opinions, please, because yeah, I'm kind of stuck at this. I like it, but I don't. So let me know. All right, so that's it for this one. Yeah, sorry about the holdup on the first start. We're gonna be doing that probably on Wednesday because it's supposed to be nice. It's supposed to be like 60-something degrees. Yeah, this whole weather, you know, we have these cold, rainy days. I'm not really feeling like pushing the car out here, you know, and getting all wet and the car wet. And then even on these days it ain't raining, you know, it's just cloudy, you know, possibly could rain. I don't know. I just have to be in the mood to kind of do this kind of stuff. Yeah, I already got the gas. We're ready to roll. Got the 5 gallons of gas right there. And yeah, I already poured the power steering fluid in her. So she's ready to go pretty much. Just gotta hook up the battery and give her a crank. So yeah, that'll be on the next one. I'll be dropping that video on Saturday. I'm gonna be recording that this Wednesday and dropping it Saturday. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.